All right, we're going to solve the exponential equation. So you notice that it is an equation, has an equal sign, and the x is up here in the exponent. Okay, so we're going to need to get that x, and we're going to need to bring it back down to earth. The first part of it says express the solution in terms of ln or log. And you'll notice over here that since we have e, Euler's number, we're most likely going to use the natural log in order to put in front of that e and get that exponent down to earth. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's solve it. We want to get this grumpy old x by itself. First thing we're going to notice is that there is a minus 2, and we can easily get that away from the left-hand side by adding 2 to both sides, plus 2, plus 2. Negative 2 plus 2 cancels out. So on the left-hand side, we're left with e to the power of 3x minus 5. And on the right-hand side, these two things are going to go together. They're like terms, so we can just add them. 23505 plus 2 is going to be 23507. All right, now, in order to get this x down to earth, all right, and we're going to remove the e, we're going to take the natural log of both sides. And there's a property. Let me see if I can get it. Oh, there it is. It's the inverse property of the natural log. And you can see that when you take the natural log of e to a certain power, the answer is just that power. So it takes that exponent and basically brings it down to earth. And that's what we're going to do here. We need to take the natural log of the left-hand side. And when we do that, the exponent's going to come down to earth. Now, if we take the natural log of the left-hand side, we also need to take the natural log of the right-hand side. Okay? Now, if you look at the left side, the natural log of e to a power is just that power. So now we have 3x minus 5 down to earth equals the natural log of 23507. Okay, now we just have 2 steps to get our grumpy x all by herself. Here she is. She wants to get rid of this minus 5, and then she's going to want to get rid of this times 3. So to get rid of the minus 5, we'll add 5 to both sides. Negative 5 plus 5 is 0. So I have 3x on the left equals, and now when you look at the right, you can't combine these two numbers because this one is inside of the natural log and this one is not. So this is just going to tag along on the outside there. So the right-hand side is going to be natural log of 23507 and then a plus 5. And it might help you remember that if you keep these parentheses here to show that that 5 is not inside. All right, one more step. We need to divide both sides by 3. This side over 3 and this side over 3. 3 over 3 reduces down to a 1. And here is my answer. X equals, draw a straight line, x equals the natural log of 23507 plus 5 all over 3. Now, if they want the answer in terms of log or natural log, this is it. Okay, and we're not losing any numbers. Usually they want that, and then they will ask you for an approximation. Okay, here is my approximate symbol right there. It's, kind of like a equal sign, but not quite. And in order to approximate, we can just pick up a calculator. All right, I have my TI-30X2S, and let's go ahead and let's put this stuff in the calculator. I have a button for natural log, top left, ln, and I'm going to put in 23507, 23507. And now I'm going to close my parentheses, so when I do plus 5, they don't think that this is added to that. So let's go ahead and hit close parentheses above the 9, and then I can do plus 5, and I'll hit equals. Okay, so this is my numerator. 15.0650535.3. I'm going to leave that in the calculator so I don't lose any information, and I'm just going to divide by 3. Divided by 3 equals, it takes my previous numerator answer divided by 3, and I'm going to get 5.021684509. Okay, that looks like a number that goes on and on and on and on. Now I know they're not going to want me to put all of those digits, so I look back at the problem and it says to round to 2 decimal places. Okay, so 1, 2, here's my second decimal place right here, is the 2. I look to the right. That number 1 to the right tells me if I go up or if I stay the same. Okay, 5 or more, raise the score. 4 or less, let it rest. This is obviously less than 4, so that 2 is going to stay just like it is. So my approximation, x is approximately 5.02. There it is.